Jack? There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
With the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side right now.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, 2077 report.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, military location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for contact. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Remaining 88K is reported.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Shoot it, cops, you little prick! Get that bastard, Cole! Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole! The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go. Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
Delayed, Phil. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Worlds turn upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Sweet heavens. Oh.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. They used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup, a Viking helmet. How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Poor Victor, outbreak. Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Seems irrelevant. Incidental. I don't think so.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Doesn't look like anything.
Vaporized.
This is crazy.
Brother.
Looks like a war zone. See what you can scrape together.
Chart toppers and variety shows. This is API Radio.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help. You're behind the wheel. Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Somebody turned the place over. Better watch your step.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Akamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Advice?
Want to take a look around. Be careful.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank. Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Could be a class ring.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Out of a $40,000 jackpot, hit by the...
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you. Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Shouldn't you be working?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We should search around the edges of the crater, see what the blast tossed up.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Nope.
Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag. This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
So you hire a chemical whiz kid and his assistant without checking either one of them out?
Hindsight is a great thing, Detective. And I should have looked more closely at their references.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor-intensive. The process could be worth millions.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who work here don't use a laundry service.
Delicious and creamy Spencer's Root Beer is your producer of this special broadcast. Yes, today and every day, Spencer's Root Beer.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. You know the way. You can drive.
The finest in radio.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
Radio,
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
now, national news.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
Opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign in Washington.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs, you're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp.
Follow me.
Good day, miss. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
But now she's the pin-up girl for the current campaign, seeking to raise $25 million.
That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6'8" escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the ceremony, where they see 49 war hero homing pigeons, which symbolize the 48 states and the District of Columbia taking part in the prize. The keys to the city from Mayor O'Dwyer go to Nancy. Give to the marching lion.
Were you interested?
The slide rules and lab coats are always interested. If he could get it to work.
You know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Washington for the first motion picture premiere on rails. The specially equipped Chesapeake and Ohio twin-unit diner serves two useful purposes. Eating is one of them, and then when the...
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
Akamoto is an industrial spy. She's on your payroll.
A spy, you say? That's very interesting. You have some way of proving she was working for me or Hughes?
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
There's just one place for me near you. It's like heaven to be near you.
Intriguing case you have here, Biggs. Spies, explosions, Howard Hughes. You could make a movie out of this one.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Want to take a look inside? Can't hurt. Great. Don't you need coordinates or something for that thing, Cole? You're flying blind.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west. West. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this. Pratt & Whitney 4360.
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Looks like Mape's office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does. Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy for it.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
The canary thistle's thing, but only if I guarantee it's wrong.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it when you get that desk.
I think the black boys get in there on the side.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
The nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Where's the phone? I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
He ran the lead on Olympic. We finally collared him in the temple.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee you walk.
This is no battle of wits
Yeah, I'm
between
thinking of
you
moving
and
up
me.
to a 45.
You never pick on an
I want to
unarmed
stop him
man.
with one round.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out, mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs.
I don't care.
You can use the
I don't go into
magnifier.
letting gangsters
There's
stop
quite a
me.
lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
You think the black boys get any on the side?
Bring in the Watcher, a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now
Is this
the DA
McClellan?
wants my head.
Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little...
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
So what next?
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Remember that dead lady they found under the train? That guy, Phelps is his name.
You're behind the wheel.
She's booked
All
some
right.
ass like
Where to?
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Angstrom is flying today on TWA.
Angstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up. Angstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Look, find the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole! We're out of here!
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us. Don't go to sleep, I'm getting close. Enough games, take this guy out. Security men, Cole. Stay on base. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Get in close and steer him off the top. It's no good. We need to get closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Tires.
Throw out the guns. Weapons on the ground, now! Cover! How long do you think you can hold out?
have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.